best bounces the Knicks have ever gotten, and an 8th seed victory no one in the East has ever achieved. Every emotion the Knicks enjoyed, they deserve. But it's only one step in what is a reinvigorated mission. Ewing stands tall, and it's the Knicks and the Hawks. Game 1 next.
Starting lineups for the Knicks being announced here at the Georgia Dome. Kurt Thomas, Larry Johnson at the forwards. Wards at the guards for game 1 of theirs. Ewing in the low post. Quick turnaround shot is good. Ewing likely on Sunday as well. You win a series, you're elated. How about getting up for game 1 of the next series? How difficult is that? Laylock throws it away.
Well, it's difficult, but as the game progresses, you see the intensity pick up as well. There's not as much pressure in this round as it was in the first round.
Ward, nice penetration, and Houston hits his first jumper.
Good creativity by Ward. So Allen off to a good one.
Popped out, Ewing the rebound. Charlie Ward brings it up the other way. 4-2 Knick lead. Houston another jumper, drills it.
Deja vu.
Open, good ball movement. Hawks recover nicely. Johnson makes his move, kicks it out. Ewing with an open jumper, puts it in.
Yeah, good dishing and switch. So now they'll try to feature Smith against Spree.
Giles with a deep thigh bruise on his right thigh. Thomas doesn't bite on the fake. Kurt Thomas does that very well. Rarely goes for the head fake. Ball lost out of bounds. Working on. Smith drives past Sprewell. Smith left-handed. Nice shot. Ball tipped in by Mutombo. Sprewell has been very strong against the Atlanta Hawks this season.
He's the Knicks' leading scorer against them. 19 a game.
Ewing operating, falls down. Boy, his leg went at a weird angle when he fell. Johnson a 3, puts it in. Ewing okay though. That was one of those where it looked like that was going to hurt.
Yeah, good flexibility that time by Patrick. The Knicks do stretching exercises. At that time, it paid off for Patrick.
Greg Brittingham, the strength and conditioning coach, does that with all the players beforehand. Obviously worked. It's long. Misfires. Thomas the rebound.
And that happens because perspiration on the court. When you step on it, you get that slip.
Child steps back. That's a 2. And the Knicks shooting the ball extremely well. 6 of 8 from the field. And they lead by 6.
And also very altruistic, looking for the open man. So that time Childs along the baseline.
And the Hawks call timeout. Jeff Van Gundy wanted high energy. He has received that in the early moments. With just under 6.5 remaining in the first. The Knicks shooting 75% from SG.
Now I just play whenever I can, but it's I have a lot of fun with it though.
More angle. Quite the garden, but a lot of support. Meanwhile, if you're looking for the Yankees in their game with the Boston Red Sox tonight, you can find them on the Metro Guide, courtesy of the New York Yankees. So it's the Knicks and Hawks on MSG, the Yankees and Red Sox on the Metro Guide. Back to Mike Breen.
Thank you, Al. Charlie Ward banged knees with one of the Hawks, and that's why he's got the ice on it. Expected as of now to return. Smith with a G. Childs again in for Ward. Jeff Van Gundy going to the bench very early. A lot of physical play down low. That is not a surprise. Sprewell drives past Smith, kicks it out. Ewing another open jumper, puts it in again. Patrick Ewing normally don't receive from the Hawks. Mutombo tied up, 6 on the shot clock. Corbin the jumper, good contesting of the shot by Larry Johnson. Here comes Sprewell ahead of the pack. Smith stakes it away, but he's called for a foul. He's not in front of the offensive player and fouls him from behind, and no one else is in front of him.
One you think is going to hurt you.
And Smith certainly has hurt them down low in the post. Mutombo makes his move, and a whistle. Ewing quickly picks up his second.
About the call, someone should pull him away.
That's exactly right. Ewing's going to come out of the game. He's very close. Teddy Bernhard has listened to an earful already. Not as prevalent, but Dudley does not have that type of game. He's going to have to keep Mutombo honest by looking for his offense a little bit.
And also, Mutombo will come more offensive-minded with Dudley in the game. He's had success against Dudley.
Count it, and a foul. Latrell Sprewell, quick move inside. And he's against the Heat. His 26 free throws led the Knicks as well. He gets to the line. That's so important. And he's a good free throw shooter. Knicks up by 9, their largest lead here in the early going. A lot of points, surprisingly, with 4.5 to go in this burst. And Larry Johnson battling Steve Smith. So we've seen 3 different Knicks try and guard Smith in the post, and 3 different Knicks pick up fouls.
And the Knicks in the penalty, so Smith will capitalize. He doesn't know it. Now he goes to the...
a veteran crew, 22 years in the league, Salvatore 17, and Teddy Bernhardt 11 years.
And officials vacillate just like the tempo of the game. Sometimes they let them play, sometimes they...
Knicks with an 8-point lead, 4:16 remaining here in the first. Childs shooting the technical free throw. And Clyde, the Knicks have yet to turn the ball over. That was key in the Miami series. In fact, so far, the Knicks are second among all the playoff teams in fewest turnovers per game.
Yep, only 12 a game for the Knicks. And during the regular season, that was a perpetual problem for them, averaging about 16 a game.
Sprewell now being guarded by Crawford. Tougher matchup. Crawford really a forward.
Good swarming now by the Hawks. First time we've seen them double teaming the ball.
Childs pass deflected by Blaylock. The quick hands of one of the best steal men in the NBA. Blaylock fires and puts up the three.
With second team all NBA this year.
And he loves to shoot the threes in transition and on the break. Childs setting up. They want to get it to Kurt Thomas. Grant Long guarding him.
Knicks very stagnant now.
Shot clock down to 4. Knicks struggling. Johnson with a 3. It's the side of the rim, barely.
And that's vintage Hawk defense now, baffling the Knicks.
Blaylock quickly the other way, pushing it up the floor. Long passes up a shot. Crowd wanted him to take it.
See, Blaylock is efficient off the pick and roll. That time Crawford did not set the pick.
Crawford now, and another illegal defense.
So vexing the Knicks.
Over 3 minutes remaining. First quarter of game 1.
Knicks in the penalty.
Blaylock right back to Smith. Larry Johnson guarding him. Tough turnaround shot. Excellent defense from Johnson as Dudley gets the rebound. Quick outlet. Here comes Sprewell in transition. On the pull-up. Sprewell rattles it in. And you credit Chris Dudley down low at the other end, boxing out Mutombo. Sprewell went for the steal. Crawford blocked.
Without Ellis, so Crawford started 30 games when Ellis went down.
Sprewell hard drive to the basket, puts it in.
1-4 now. They'll look for Spree along the baseline. High screen now by LJ.
Final second, shot clock turned off. Childs on a pick and roll with Johnson. Continues down the lane, flips it up, puts it in. Wild spin move from bench. Sprewell looks over the shot clock, sees 5. Now makes his move on Anthony Johnson. There's the double team, spins away, puts it in. Latrell Sprewell, beautiful
for the Knicks.
Blaylock makes his move, can be double teams, long feet inside, but Mutombo can't handle a pass. Good rotation on defense.
Parks my car, I get scratches on it.
It was a little scratch. The Knicks use around 400 or 500 tiles a game. This is the laundry room right here. Listen to the system.
Every time I get in my car, the music is up really loud.
Patrick uniform, he's special. Watch his by himself.
More www.yankees.com. Yankee fans in attendance tonight. A lot of Knicks fans, as we mentioned, as well. Good effort plays by the Knicks big men. Sprewell not hesitating at all. Camby trying to follow, but a loose ball foul.
Yeah, imprudent play by him, charged with the piggybacking foul. So there's the Oak man.
Oakley just down by the Knicks bench saying hello to some of his former teammates.
Yeah, he was on TNT last night talking about the Knicks. Sound pretty good.
Anthony Johnson in the game along with Steve Smith, Ty Corbin, Chris Crawford, and Mutombo. Smith again will post up. Camby's on him. Smith will bring him out on the perimeter, try and beat him off the dribble. Offensive foul, super play by Marcus Camby.
Now in this one, so both teams looking to run.
Houston against Anthony Johnson has some height there. Houston gets it, drives underneath, puts it in, and a foul. Allen guard, he's only 6'3", and with Smith on the bench, Houston taking advantage. Allen Houston with 8 points. And the Knicks up by 9, equaling their largest lead. Check that 9 for Houston.
Look for Mutombo now to be the focal point with Smith on the bench.
Mutombo against the Pistons shot 70% from the field. Obviously a lot of high percentage shots. Johnson, nice leaner. Can't go. Dudley the rebound. Quick outlet. Here comes Childs ahead to Sprewell. Down low to Houston. Houston jams it in. Beautiful fast break. And the Knicks up by double digits.
Yeah, riveting transition now by the Knicks. Houston with the good stuff.
Timeout Atlanta. And listen to the Knicks fans here at the Georgia Dome. There's certainly plenty of them. And the Knicks firing them up. An 11-point lead. 5 minutes gone by in the second. Draws the foul. Chris Crawford, their double-A team. Now doing very well and improving. Here in the NBA, Sprewell, tough running shot. It's good. Latrell Sprewell feeling it. And the Knicks back up by 9.
Sprewell, a master of improvisation, showing so tonight.
He's got 15 points already. Blaylock Out to Corbin for three. Ty Corbin misfires. Ewing the rebound. Knicks again look to push. They're trying to do so at every opportunity. Camby gets inside, pulls up, soft shot is good.
So good fortitude by Camby, undaunted.
Only 8 for sure. Blaylock fires away. Blaylock now with 8 points. Ward looking, finding Houston. Houston gets by Corbin, puts it up and in. Allen Houston, 13 points, 6 of 7 from the field.
They are moving and grooving now in their rhythm.
10-point Knick lead, 5 minutes remaining in the second. Crawford again across the lane, stripped by Camby, but a foul. And Marcus Camby will pick up his second foul right there.
Well, both teams with all defensive players, Horney and P.J. Brown.
Sprewell right at Mutombo.
Mutombo, not a juggernaut in the paint tonight, so Spree's had success against him penetrating in the paint.
17 points for Latrell Sprewell, and there's still over 4.5 to play in the half. Corbin, nice move along the
pitch. So the Knicks must shore up the baseline D.
Jeff Van Gundy called foul on Ewing, and Ewing has picked up his third. That's a silly foul because Mutombo clearly had him boxed out. Ewing yelling at Salvatore, but
Blaylock thought about the three, saw the penetration opportunity, and it was blocked and captured by Thomas. Jumper. Mutombo kept it alive. Thomas grabbed the period with the rebound.
Larry Johnson had a bear hug of Steve Smith down low.
Allen.
It's a soft shot.
Steve Smith goes down and misses. Rebound, Allen Houston. Charlie Ward from Allen. That's a triple from Ward. The Knicks are up here by 6 with 2:54 to go in the third period. Mutombo fouled as he goes to the... Allen Houston defended by Steve Smith, who's carrying 4 fouls. Houston has 22. Give him an inch. And he'll take 2 points. He has 24 and 13 in the quarter. 24 for Houston. On the bench, Houston over Crawford.
Big mistake. You can't go behind. You got to chase the shooter.
Anthony Johnson found that out off the bench. Of course, Johnson's a youngster. Chris Crawford, even though it's his second year, he says he feels like a rookie. He played, I think, 240 total minutes last year. Crawford hit hard, no whistle. Ball's out of bounds for the Knicks.
Didn't move a muscle.
I'm guessing Patrick is surly.
He's an old vet. He's seen it all.
Sprewell with the jumper.
The issue is can he get that old body going in the next 10 minutes?
Yeah, he's stiff. You can see that his sore knees are stiff right now. Sprewell has 23. Knicks are up 8. Mutombo back to Blaylock with 7 on the shot clock. And Ewing steps out. Blaylock finds Mutombo in the middle, but he can't handle it. Chris Childs in at the point. Allen Houston, look out.
And that's what Patrick Ewing brings for you. You see how they played that pick and roll? That's good defense. A block on Mookie Blaylock the first time, and then playing the pick and roll very smartly. And of course, you do that
by Mutombo. Dudley comes away. Shot clock to 2. Sprewell beat the buzzer.
And Bob, it's been the Knick guards. Allen Houston late in this game, and the first 2 quarters it was Sprewell now getting back on the charts.
Sprewell 25, Houston 32.
And you don't need a center at all when you got your guard shooting like that.
Mutombo, let's see if he can get anything done against Dudley, who's got 5 fouls. Crawford blows by Sprewell, tried to go off the glass. Back tip. Look out, Sprewell! With 27 points off the bench. You hear a lot of fans in this Georgia Dome cheering. The Knicks, to some degree, have a home court advantage. A lot of New York fans here.
Bad part is they had me go up there and put that up there before the game, so it's part of my contract.
Well, they certainly wouldn't ask me to do it, right? Anthony Johnson gets it inside to Grant Long. His shot was altered. Johnson runs it down. Hawks down 15. Anthony Johnson, air ball. Recovered by Kurt Thomas. Ewing back on the bench, remember. He came in and quickly got his 5th foul. Sprewell missing. Dudley rebounding. Sprewell gets it from Dudley. Dudley brings so much to the Knicks. Not obviously scoring, not free throw shooting, but rebounding, intelligent play.
Offensive rebounding tonight has been excellent. His defense has been excellent. Dudley, 9 rebounds tonight, and then right there, an offensive one, and then giving up to Sprewell for the layup.
Nice. Grant Long on the penetration, hands it off to Steve Smith, who is fouled with 5:54 to go in the game. Scott Hastings.
Reggie, I played here, and Bob, I played here, and the fans can get on the Knicks, or not on the Knicks, but on the Hawks, turn on them quickly. Watch down the stretch when Latrell Sprewell or the Knicks score. This is actually a Knicks fan here at the Georgia Dome. They are upset. I talked to some of the management. They can't believe it, but the Knicks dominate here in the stands with the fans. Unbelievable, Reg.
Yeah, Scott simply have a tired arm. He's put some shots in. Mutombo.
Oh, no.
Oh, Mutombo away by Anthony Johnson. Mutombo wanted to hit him with a long pass, but Chris Dudley with good defense, and now the steal by Dudley. Wow.
That is his job down in the low post.
All right, let's keep our eyes on this game and the score. Knicks 92, Hawks 82. 3 minutes remaining in the game. Allen Houston spinning inside. He has been incredible, and that is his career playoff high.
Coming off that big shot, you know he's feeling it. His confidence level is as high as it's ever been. And the Knicks spreading the court for him, giving him some room to operate.
Mutombo with a beautiful pass inside to Anthony by 7. Ewing into the paint over Mutombo. Big bucket from Patrick Ewing. Until he came back in, until that basket, Patrick had only 8 points and 5 boards in 14 minutes. He's now got 10.
And what's important at the end of this game,
Mutombo
want to go with the shot clock. As the shot clock's running down, Patrick is a great guy to be able to give it to and let him work the last few seconds.
Well, the Hawks need a stop here, or you can start partying if you're a Knicks fan here at the Georgia Dome tonight. Sprewell blocked by Mutombo. There's the stop. A minute to go. Hawks will have to get a 3 early. Instead, the drive by Anthony Johnson and the miss, and that's going to write the story. The New York Knicks lead it by 7 with 44 seconds to go. The winner of Game 1 in second round series wins 85% of the games in round 2. Ewing beat the buzzer. 9-point Knicks lead. Hawks fans heading for their exit. A lot staying here, though. We've made a big point about so many. Big shot from Steve Smith. Too little, too late. The Knicks' athleticism when Patrick Ewing is on the bench really gives the depleted Hawks, they're still a very thin team in terms of depth, a lot of problems, and Lenny Wilkins is going to have a major job on his hands trying to figure a way to stop Houston and Sprewell.
Well, when you look at it,
with 17.2 seconds to go in this ballgame.
And we were all ready for a really ugly beat 'em up in the trenches, low post, double team, kick it out to the shooter game, but it has been a whale of a basketball game. A lot of fun to watch, Bob.
Stop the presses. The Knicks have scored 100. Knicks only scored 100 plus in 6 games all year. 100 to 92. Hawks had been holding Detroit to under 80 points a game in that first round series. It's been Sprewell in Houston. It's that simple offensively for the New York Knicks. Steve Smith with his quick turnaround 3 as a last shot there. The Hawks are going to go down 0-1. They'll play here again on Thursday night. So as the clock runs out, as Allen Houston appropriately holds the ball, the Knicks 100, the Hawks 92. Once again, the final score at 100 to 92 is New York.
Sprewell off and running ahead of the pack. Monster two-hand finish. He had 31 as the Knicks